Hello, everyone. It's an honor to have the opportunity to address such a distinguished audience. Let me introduce myself. I am Leah Mary Elizabeth George from first year BCom Capital Market. Today, we are going to study about Alderfer's ERG theory of motivation. Clayton P. Alderfer was born on 1st September 1940 in America. He is an American psychologist who introduced ERG theory in 1969. We have learned in the previous classes about the Maslow's hierarchy theory of needs. Here, Clayton P. Alderfer simplifies Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Clayton Alderfer developed Maslow's hierarchy of needs into a three-factor model of motivation known as ERG model. In this model, the letter E, R, and G each stand for a different human need: existence, relatedness, and growth. The ERG model is a content theory of motivation. Alderfer's model says that all humans are motivated by these three needs. The most concrete and motivating of Alderfer's three needs is existence, which really relates to physical and psychological survival. The next level is the need for relatedness. It includes personal and family relationships. It also gives a sense of community and a good relationship with yourself. The least concrete but still important of Alderfer's needs in the ERG model is growth, which really relates to self-development, fulfillment, and the sense of achieving your potential. Working of the ERG model. Alderfer's ERG theory of motivation states that individuals can be motivated by multiple levels of need at the same time, and that the level which is most important to them can change over time. In other words, an individual's priorities and motivations may be fluid and can move between the existence, relatedness, and growth levels of need over time. They can move upwards and they can move downwards too. Maslow versus Alderfer. In Maslow's hierarchy of needs, individuals need to have satisfied one level of needs before moving on to the next one. For example, they need to have satisfied their safety needs before being motivated by the social belonging. If they are not satisfied in the first level, it will either take too long to move on to the next level, or it may never occur in his or her lifetime. Alderfer disagreed. In his model, individuals do not need to have satisfied their existence needs before being motivated by their relatedness need. In fact, Alderfer went further and said that different individuals potentially prioritize the needs in different orders based on their life views. A standard example of this could be the starving actor who is motivated by growth through their art, potentially at the expense of their existence. That is, they can't pay their rent but are pursuing their passion. Alderfer also noted that how individuals perceive their progression in relation to each of the levels of need is important. If an individual feels they are making great progress at relatedness, they may be increasingly motivated by growth, even though their relatedness need has not been fully satisfied. Similarly, if an individual feels frustrated with the progress they are making in relation to growth, they may abandon it and redouble their motivation in relation to relatedness. Under Alderfer's model, individuals can be motivated by different levels at the same time and have their motivational priorities change in relation to their sense of progress. Given this, individuals should not focus on one level of need at a time. Instead, they may wish to balance their motivation across levels. Similarly, leaders should not focus on helping the members of their team satisfy one level of need at a time. Instead, they should be aware of the blend of needs that humans can have and help their team members progress in relation to a blend of needs which will change over time. Criticism. The ways that Alderfer's ERG theory of motivation has built on Maslow's model are helpful, particularly the fact that the order of the needs can differ. One of the core criticisms of Maslow's model was that there might be some agreement on the existence of core human needs, that their order and priority isn't empirically agreed at all. This model addresses that challenge to some extent. However, despite this, the model itself isn't as easy to relate to as Maslow's, nor does it provide as directional advice, which is something that people often look for. So, while the model is perhaps a bit more robust than Maslow's, in our view, is unlikely to be either all that popular or all that useful in the world of work. Thank you so much for listening. Have a nice day.